Comet 3I Atlas is one of the rarest visitors we've ever detected in our skies. It's only the third confirmed interstellar object known to pass through our solar system, after 1I ʻOumuamua and 2I Borisov. Unlike ordinary comets, which form from leftover material around our own sun, 3I Atlas was born in a completely different star system and has spent billions of years drifting through the galaxy before cutting across our neighborhood. Discovered on July 1st, 2025, by the Atlas Survey Telescope in Chile, its orbit is clearly hyperbolic, on a one-way trip through the solar system, and it's racing along at tens of miles per second, more than 130,000 miles per hour. It swooped inside the orbit of Mars around late October, coming closest to the Sun at about 1.4 astronomical units, and will never return once it heads back out into interstellar space. Because it passed relatively near Mars, a whole fleet of spacecraft, including NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, MAVEN, and even the Perseverance rover, captured images and data, revealing a fuzzy coma, multiple jets, and a complex tail structure. Spectra show water, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and trace gases like cyanide and nickel, giving us a chemical fingerprint of material that formed around another star. All of that has made 3I Atlas a scientific goldmine, and also a magnet for speculation. While the mainstream view is that it's a natural interstellar comet, some of its unusual properties have prompted debate about whether we should at least consider more exotic possibilities. Harvard astrophysicist Dr. Avi Loeb, known for his work on interstellar objects and his willingness to explore the idea of alien technology, has been a prominent voice in that conversation. With that context in mind, here is an interview with astrophysicist Avi Loeb on Fox News, where he discusses what makes Comet 3I Atlas so intriguing, what the latest observations are telling us, and what this rare interstellar visitor might mean for our understanding of the universe. Footage courtesy of Fox News.
Well, thanks for having me. The images were taken when 3I Atlas passed closest to Mars back on October 3rd. The government shutdown prevented NASA from processing those images and releasing them to the public. It would be the highest resolution images we ever had of 3I Atlas, with 30 kilometers per pixel resolution. So I very much look forward to seeing what these images reveal. Throughout the month of October, it was not possible to observe 3I Atlas from Earth because the sun was in our way. Now that it came out, it looks quite unusual. It has multiple jets, some pointed towards the sun, some away from the sun. It deviated very little from its original path, and that's good news. It's not heading our way. It will come closest to Earth on December 19th, about a week before the holidays, and we all hope that it will not deliver any unwanted gifts.
Sure.
Well, the reason this is getting so much attention is that there has been some conjecture that this could actually be an alien spaceship. That'll wake you up, right? What are the chances of that being the case?
Well, it has 12 anomalies that I described on Medium.com, and these should be explained if we want to believe that it's just a natural comet, an iceberg. However, if it doesn't show any clear evidence for technology, if we don't get a transmission, it doesn't maneuver, we don't see artificial lights, then it's probably just an icy rock that happened to pass by, and we can all go to sleep without any concerns.
Yeah, I have big Christmas plans. I don't need this thing blowing them up literally on December 19th. But what does it say from an astrophysics perspective that this thing remained fully intact after passing as close to the sun as it did?
Well, it's definitely unusual in the sense that the composition is different than we expected. The size is huge, the size of Manhattan Island. And why did we receive such a big package over the past decade, the previous interstellar object that came from outside the solar system was just the size of a football field, about 1 million times less massive. And this one also moves along the plane of the planets, which is surprising, 1 in 500 chance. And that raised the suspicion that it may be technological in origin, but so far we haven't seen any clear indication of that. Of course, we have to take it seriously, just because the implications would be huge for humanity. And there will be new ones coming along the way, you know, from the Rubin Observatory that was funded by the National Science Foundation, Department of Energy. It starts operation next month.
Where is it in the sky right now?
Right now, it's about 40 degrees away from the sun, so it's still, quite difficult to look at it because of the sun. But once we get into December, it will be the best time to observe it. And you can buy a telescope online and look at it. And there are many amateur astronomers that release beautiful photographs of it.
Well, you know what they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words.
You've just watched 3i Atlas TV, where we track the strangest visitors in our skies and the stories that follow them. If you don't want to be the last to know what's headed our way, hit subscribe, tap the bell, and drop a comment below. Stay curious, stay alert, and I'll see you in the next transmission.